So we got nothing like this in our village. The closest thing we got to this is Mackin Social Club. Right. We have acts on in there. We had a clairvoyance night the other day. You never see nothing like it. He came out on stage. Edward Johns, that was his name. The medium, who's above average. The host with the ghosts. That's what was on the chalkboard. He said, can we turn the jukebox down, he said. Because all I can hear is Phil Collins, and he's not even dead yet. But he said, I got a message coming through, he said, from the spirit world. He said, I can feel it coming now, he said. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Turn the bastard down, he said. He said, no, seriously, he said, I got a message, he said. I got a message for somebody on this side of the room whose name begins with R. I swear to God, the woman next to me, she said, it's our Tony, definitely. It's gotta be. He loved Genesis as well. It had to be him, didn't it? Euro Disney. Don't go to Euro Disney. I went to Euro Disney. That's the biggest oxymoron on the planet, isn't it? It's the happiest place on earth in France. No. It's not what the French do. Well, the French are good show people when it comes to cuisine, gastronomic affairs. That's the French. I mean, Christ, only the French could have thought about eating frogs' legs and snails when everybody else was out trying to catch difficult shit. Like chicken and fish, poultry, game. The French went bollocks to that. I will eat this little twat by here. There we are. There we are, my friend. I will call you l'escargot, which is French for bogey with crash helmet on it. I mean, in fairness to the French, I wasn't in a good mood anyway, because I'd flown from Bristol Airport. Never go from there. They got a good cop, bad cop set up at airport security at the metal detectors. I had the bad one. Job's worth, hey? Made me take everything out of my pockets. Keys, coins, wallet, watch. My shoes. Had to take my shoes off. Have you ever had that? Had to take my shoes off. And my belt, for Christ's sake. When was the last terrorist attack you saw using a belt? Take this plane to Islamabad or my pants are coming down right now. I mean, who uses a belt as a weapon? Nobody.
Top man, Imran. Great to be here. I really appreciate that welcome. I got to be honest, because they do say in this business that you're only as good as your last gig. And the last gig I did was a nightmare, to be honest with you. It was for the British Schizophrenic Society. It was hard work, I got to be honest. Only about 30 people turned up, you know. 90 hecklers. What a bastard that was, you know. It's And they're even talking about a theme park now. Well, even I know that is a bad idea. You've got to leave that to the Americans. The Americans are great with theme parks and stuff like that. I went to Las Vegas, and everything if you've been, everything is themed out there. It's all they've rebuilt the pyramids, and they call it the Luxor. It's a hotel. You know, they got a hotel called the Venetian, gondolas, canals in reception. One called the Paris with the Arc de Triomphe, the Eiffel Tower, and the hotel they're building now, I can believe it's going to be called the British. So God knows what the theme will be there, you know. You walk through the door, it's pissing down everywhere. You know, nobody can be bothered serving you. It's like litter everywhere, you know. You ring down for room service, a week Wednesday, we can do you a sandwich. Is that all right, that, yeah, man? But can you stay in all day to take delivery, because we can't give a specific time. That's the only thing there, you know. Oh, I got to be, when it comes to travel and town, I'm very old-fashioned in that respect, you know, and technology. I mean, I clam up talking to answer phones. That's how bad I am. I can't have a conversation. A lot of people are like that, apparently, you know. Phoned the doctors last week. Answer phone kicked in at the doctor's. Hello. Doctor can't see you at the moment. He's too busy dealing with patients who are well enough to come into the surgery on foot. Which is not a problem, really. If you're having a heart attack, press 1. If you've accidentally cut off your arms and legs and are unable to use a touch-tone phone, say, no limbs now. If you've lost the ability to breathe, please hold for the next available operator, which is just, you know. I have a nightmare on the phones. You ever do that thing where you phone a wrong number, you get someone really arsey on the phone, you phone them up, you say, is John there? They go, there's nobody here. There's nobody here. Nobody here by the name of John, thank you. So you think, well, maybe I dialed the wrong number, so you phone back, you get the same bloke. You say, is John there? He says, I just told you. There's nobody here by the name of John. Thank you. I can't help myself then. I phoned him back. I say, hello. He said, now look here. I've just told you. There's no John here. I said, I don't want to speak to John anymore. He said, well, what do you want? I said, I want to speak to your superior. He said, I beg your pardon. I said, your manager, put him on. He said, I live here alone. What do you want? I said, I want to know what the hell you done with John, for starters, you know.